The three of them slipped through a hidden maintenance hatch, the metal clanging shut just as the guards rounded the corner. They were in a dimly lit, cramped space, surrounded by the guts of the facility. Larry could feel the heat of the Earth's core beating like a drum beneath his feet, a reminder of the power they sought. The janitor led them through a maze of pipes and wires, explaining that he'd stumbled upon the aliens' true intentions while eavesdropping on the MIB agents. He believed in their cause, and he was willing to risk everything to help them. Lauren's hand found Larry's again, her grip tight and reassuring. They had an ally, and it was a human. Larry couldn't help but feel a spark of hope. As they approached the chamber, the janitor stopped. "This is it," he said, pointing to a thick, steel door. "But beware, it's heavily guarded." Larry took a moment to gather his thoughts, his heart hammering in his chest like a drum. He looked at Lauren, her eyes shining with determination. "We can do this," he whispered. They nodded to each other, and with a deep breath, they burst through the door, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The chamber was a hive of activity, with scientists in lab coats and men in black agents bustling about. The energy device pulsed in the center, a beacon of hope for two dying planets. But their victory was short-lived. The alarm had alerted the entire facility, and suddenly, they were surrounded by a sea of black-suited figures, weapons drawn. Larry's heart hammered in his chest, but Lauren's grip was a constant reminder of why they were there. In a flash, Lauren had transformed into a whirlwind of martial prowess, her metallic bikini glinting as she took down the agents with a grace that was almost beautiful to watch. Larry tried to follow suit, his body moving on instinct from the knowledge she had shared in their kiss. They fought valiantly, dodging bullets and blasts, but it was clear they were outmatched. Just when it seemed they would be captured, the janitor emerged from the shadows, a discarded MIB gadget in hand. "This might help," he yelled over the din, tossing Larry a small device. "It's a reality bender. It'll give you the edge you need." Larry caught the gadget, his eyes widening as he realized the power he now held. With trembling hands, he activated it. The world around them warped and twisted, and suddenly, the guards were frozen in place, their weapons hovering in midair. The device had created a bubble of time around them, granting them a precious few moments to act. Without hesitation, they dashed to the energy device. Lauren's fingers danced over the alien technology, her eyes flickering with understanding. She managed to rewire the device to harness the power of the Earth's core without causing destruction. The air grew thick with potential as the machine roared to life, a soft hum that seemed to resonate with the very soul of the planet. Their victory was sweet but short-lived. The MIB agents began to stir, shaking off the time bubble's effects. Larry knew they had to act fast. He took the device from Lauren and made a split-second decision. "We'll take this to the United Nations," he panted. "They'll listen to us there," in his mind questioning. "They have to." Together, they sprinted through the facility, dodging guards and blasting their way through doors with the stolen MIB gadgets. The janitor, a surprisingly spry accomplice, held off their pursuers, buying them enough time to make it to the exit of the facility.